Some beaches across the country closed ahead of the holiday because of contaminated water. Morgan Norwood is at Brighton Beach in New York. Good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, George. And this beach here wasn't necessarily impacted by the closures, but there are several shores to the east of us that were. And it's a similar story for multiple states from coast to coast, with officials there urging people to be mindful of the dangerous bacteria churning within these warm waters.
The waterfront is closed due to high bacteria. We recommend you do not swim as it may be unsafe.
This morning, a health alert threatening to upend holiday beach plans for many Americans. Several states forced to close down stretches of their shores due to high levels of bacteria in the water.
The water quality hasn't been good for a while.
From New York to Massachusetts and even California, among the states over the past week, urging people to stay out of the water. In Massachusetts, more than 40 beaches now closed.
I'll probably Google, does this beach have high bacteria, before we go anywhere else.
In California, at least 3 areas along San Diego Bay closed off to swimmers. For many beaches on the East Coast, it's a combination of heavy rain and storm runoff contaminating water with germs.
So we look for 2 particular types of bacteria that we think are marker bacteria. They tell us if there are other bacteria that are present. And those bacteria are E. coli and Enterococci. Now, they're sort of common bacteria that we see in runoff and in wastewater.
And if that harmful bacteria gets into an open wound, it could cause an infection.
Anyone's at risk of getting sick if you swallow water, if you touch the water and then you don't wash your hands before you eat or drink some food, or if you have an open cut or wound.
So if you're headed to the beach over the holiday week, the CDC recommends staying out of the water if you notice the water looks cloudier than usual, discolored, or smells bad. It's especially important to heed the posted signs. So even if the beach that you're headed to this holiday week isn't necessarily closed, experts say it is important, very critical, to shower off after taking a dip. It's also good to make sure that you know the status of the beach that you're headed to, and GMA is helping you navigate it all. We've got more information on our website at goodmorningamerica.com.